Turning now to the legal battle brewing between Mark Zuckerberg, the lawyer, and Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Zuckerberg, the attorney, is a bankruptcy lawyer in Indianapolis. He filed a lawsuit this week citing negligence and breach of contract, saying Facebook has repeatedly shut down his pages for using a false name and impersonating a celebrity. According to the complaint, the attorney's business account on Facebook has been suspended at least 5 times in the last 8 years and allegedly takes months to be reinstated. Joining us tonight is Mark Zuckerberg, the attorney. Mark, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Do you think this is happening because you share his exact name, or is it happening to other people who share the same name as famous people?
I think it's happening because he and I share the same name.
I see. And how much money do you say you've lost over the years fighting these account suspensions?
I've had to hire a lawyer. I've been suspended a total of 9 times. And each time I get suspended, it takes a lot of time and effort to try and get my accounts back. So to be honest with you, I'm sick of it. And this time it's actually cost me money. So, you know, most people would say that it's just Facebook and it's no big deal, and I would agree with them. But when it starts to affect my business and my ability to make money, and when they take my money and don't give me the benefit of what I paid for, I take issue to that.
You've said that not only do you say you have different middle names, right? You've been using your middle initial in your kind of like Facebook handle, but you're also different ages. What's been the response from Meta when you've reached out to them and said, hey, I've got this account, we share the same name, here's my middle initial, you're trying to differentiate, but it's just not working out?
Every time I get shut down, their policy and procedure is you have to file an appeal with them, and you have to explain to them why you think that the disablement of your account was wrong. And once you submit it, you have to sit back and wait. The last time this happened, I sat 6 months, my business account sat 6 months before I was finally able to get it reinstated. And I was only able to get it reinstated once I was able to find a live breathing person at Meta. This time I followed the same procedures. I got shut down on May 3rd. I filed the appeal, and it was only yesterday that I got turned back on.
When did this start? I mean, Facebook's been around for many, many years, early 2000s, right? If I'm not wrong. When did these issues begin?
It started when Facebook started.
So,
you know, before,
so almost 2 decades you've been at this?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it used to be if you Googled my name, you would find that I was Mark Zuckerberg, the bankruptcy attorney. Once the other Mark Zuckerberg showed up on the scene, you can't find me. I am so buried in the searches, I am nowhere to be found. And you would think a company that is supposed to be as sophisticated as they are would find some solution to stop shutting my accounts down. The world's big enough that there can be 2 Mark Zuckerbergs, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Mark, I have to share with you that we have heard from Meta. So in a statement to ABC News, this is what they had to say. We have reinstated Mark Zuckerberg's account after finding it had been disabled in error. We appreciate Mr. Zuckerberg's continued patience on this issue and are working to try and prevent this from happening in the future. Do you feel like this is an uphill battle here, going up against this social media giant?
I do. I feel like it's David and Goliath. And you know what? It's a nice and it's a wonderful statement from them, but it's wrong. I've lost my patience. You know, I've got better things to do than to fight with Meta.
So with this lawsuit that you filed this week, what in the end, what do you want to come out from all of this?
It's really fun to talk to you. It's nice to meet you, but I'd rather not talk to anybody. I just want to be left alone. I'd like to just go about my business, practice law, help my people. I'd like them to pay for the lawyers I had to hire to get my account back on. I'd like them to give me my advertising dollars back that I paid and didn't get the benefit of. And I'd like them to promise me that this isn't going to happen again. But, you know, I've heard that promise before.
Mark, we wish you the best. Please keep us posted. Let us know what happens. Good luck. Mark Zuckerberg for us, the Indianapolis-based bankruptcy lawyer. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you so much, and taking interest in this. Thank you.